Troupee and I'm from Ireland. I received an email from a guy in Spain. His name is Ricardo, and he asked me would I mind doing a demonstration today on how to record on a wax cylinder and also how to shave a cylinder on a shave machine. I collect antique Edison phonographs and I also collect gramophones. I have 41 phonographs and I have 10 gramophones. I mostly collect phonographs and I also love doing voice recordings. And today I'm just going to do a short demonstration for a recorder in Spain. Thanks very much for sending me that email, Ricardo. So now I'm going to go to the shave machine. Now I have everything set up now for today. What I'm using today is an Edison Fireside, and I have this short speaking horn to do the voice recording. And I'm also after doing the cylinder is already shaved and is ready for a voice recording. So now what I'm going to do is just do a short demonstration. What you see there is just a small bit of a wax dictaphone, and what I actually did was I actually cut it off with a Stanley knife, and that is actually the cylinder that I'm using now today. So what's left over is a small piece. You must remember on the dictaphone wax cylinders, they're a lot thicker than the ordinary Edison blank cylinders. So you probably get up to about 80 to 80, maybe 90 recordings if you do a light shave, maybe 1 or 2 light shaves. So this is what's left over. I'm just going to do a demonstration on how to shave it for a recorder, and then we go over to doing a voice recording. So all you do is tighten her just a small bit, only as far as the needle, the cutting needle hits the wax cylinder. So I'm going to turn it on now. She's cutting away there now. You can see the swarf, and it's going down into the chute, and that collects in the drawer. I'll show you the drawer in a minute. But that's a fine dictaphone shaving machine. Without it, you wouldn't be able to do recordings. Well, you'd be able to do one recording, but you wouldn't be able to do multiple recordings, because you actually need this. You need a dictaphone shaving machine. I actually have 2. I have this green one, and I also have a red one. You also would have to put oil on these bearings there, where I'm pointing out, just to lubricate. And it will run a lot smoother. So, just a small bit with the thumb, back to the start again. I mean, like, when you think of it, Edison these days was a genius, wasn't he? When he was there to come up with inventions like this, like. Incredible. That shaving machine is over 100 years old and is still working. You can see it being shaved there. You can actually see that line. Can you see the line? Yeah. It's like a car is running smoothly. That's Edison himself, the inventor. Edison Fireside. Right. So you got the gist of it. So I turn off the machine. So I'm all set up. Over here I have all the recorders on the sill. I must have about 12 recorders. Edison recorders that I bought on eBay. And I have one already set up in the Edison Fireside phonograph. And I have the speaking horn. So what I do now is just going to put this on pause and I get ready for recording. So I'm all set up for doing a voice recording. What's in place at the moment is a recorder. It's an Edison recorder, and that's what it actually looks like. And when I'm doing a voice recording, I'm shouting down the horn. When my voice is travelling down the horn, it sounds travel waves down the horn, and what's happening is my sound vibrations is hitting the diaphragm here, which is indented onto the wax cylinder, and it's making my voice onto the wax cylinder, and I use a reproducer C to play back my voice. So I should be ready now. Edison invents the phonograph. Thomas Edison created many inventions, but his favorite was the phonograph. While working on his improvements to the telegraph and the telephone, Edison figured out a way to record sound on tinfoil. In 1877, he created a machine with two needles, one for recording and one for playback. When Edison spoke into the mouthpiece, the sound vibrations of his voice would be transmitted onto the wax cylinder. Mary had a little lamb were the first words that Edison recorded on the phonograph. He was amazed when he heard the machine play them back. In 1878, Edison established the Edison Speaking Phonograph Company to sell the new machine. Edison suggested other uses for the phonograph, such as letter writing, dictating, and phonographic books for the blind, and family recording family members in their own voices. Many of the uses of Edison suggested for the phonograph have become a reality, but there were others he hadn't imagined. For example, the phonograph allowed soldiers to take music off to the war with them. In 1917, when the U.S. became involved in World War I, the Edison Company created a special model of the phonograph of the U.S. Army. The basic machine sold $60. Many Army units purchased these phonographs because it meant a lot to the soldiers who had music to cheer them and remind them of home. Thanks very much for listening. So we stop the recording. Let's take open the recorder. And as you can see, there's a lot of spark on the recorder. So blow the spark off. You might brush it in. Let's put it back in the box. Now there's some spark on the wax cylinder. Blow it off and brush it off. Now we do a playback now and we see how we get on. And what I'm going to do is go to pause for 2 seconds until I get the morning glory horn. We see how it came out. Now I have everything in place. I have the C reproducer, I have the morning glory horn, I have a stand, and we're ready for a playback. Edison invents the phonograph. Thomas Edison created many inventions, but his favorite was the phonograph. While working on his improvements to the telegraph and the telephone, Edison figured out a way to record sound on tinfoil. In 1877, he created a machine with two needles, one for recording and one for playback. When Edison spoke into the mouthpiece, the sound vibrations of his voice would be transmitted onto the wax cylinder. Mary had a little lad were the first words that Edison recorded on the phonograph. He was amazed when he heard the machine play them back. In 1878, Edison established the Edison Speaking Phonograph Company to sell the new machine. Edison suggested other uses for the phonograph, such as letter writing, dictating, and phonographic books for the blind, and family recording family members in their own voices. Many of the uses of Edison suggested for the phonograph have become a reality, but there were others he hadn't imagined. For example, the phonograph allowed soldiers to take music off to the war with them. In 1917, when the U.S. became involved in World War I, the Edison Company created a special model of the phonograph of the U.S. Army. The basic machine sold $60. Many Army units purchased these phonographs because it meant a lot to the soldiers to have music to cheer them and remind them thanks very much for listening. And I hope you leave some comments. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.